History and hauntings combine every year at the Mark Twain House in Hartford. Spiritualism played a very important role in the life of Mark Twain and the people of the Gilded Age.
Yeah, I love this story. Kara Sunland takes us inside one of Connecticut's most famous houses to see what you can expect from annual ghost tours.
As we celebrate America's 250th birthday, a great place to learn is right here at the famous Mark Twain House in Hartford. And here in the parlor, if you come in October, you might learn about a lot more than parlor tricks. We need to understand, as part of the Gilded Age, there would have been seances here. Spiritualism was a big part of living in that time.
Yes, so definitely in this neighborhood, which was Nook Farm, you have a lot of progressive literary people here like Harriet Beecher Stowe, William Gillette, and Isabella Beecher Hooker, who was Harriet Beecher Stowe's sister, and she held seances quite often at her home. And we know Mark Twain and his wife, Olivia, they attended one actually.
What was Mark Twain's take on talking to the dead?
He kind of went back and forth. So earlier in his career, he worked out west in San Francisco, and one of his jobs was to attend seances and try to prove that the mediums were fraudulent.
But later on, tragedy would cause Mark Twain to want to believe when his daughter Susie died at the age of 24 of spinal meningitis in this house. Samuel Clemens, the real man behind the pen name Mark Twain, couldn't even go to the funeral because he was away on a European speaking tour.
So it's a really big, tragic moment of his life. He doesn't attend her funeral, unfortunately. And so later, him and his wife also tried to attend a seance, hoping to connect with her, but unfortunately it doesn't work out.
As we celebrate America's 250th birthday, what can we learn about the role of spiritualism in the Gilded Age?
And it really takes off during the Civil War period, and that's because we know around 700,000 people lost their lives. Hard to say goodbye to loved ones.
If you come to the Mark Twain House in October, you can take a ghost tour and learn about the role spiritualism played in Gilded Age America and the mourning traditions of that era. Here's a picture of Mark Twain, who was wearing a black mourning band around his arm after his second daughter, Jean, also died.
So some of it was mourning jewelry, so they would have been wearing a lot of black. Their clothing also would have reflected that. Over here, for example, we have some mourning jewelry. The other pieces are just from the Gilded Age time period and how people dealt with mourning. So you have some jet black jewelry, which was very popular. You also have a mourning pin, so you can see it has some hair braided encased in it. So they took the hair of the person that had died and they put it in a piece of jewelry like a brooch or earrings or even a hair wreath from time to time. So this is an original letter that Mark Twain wrote his brother-in-law Charlie Langdon, thanking him for being there for his wife and making the funeral arrangements for Susie since he was overseas. And you'll notice during this period he's using a mourning border. So the letters that he would write to people for a certain amount of time would have this black mourning band, so people that he was writing to knew also that he had suffered a loss.
Dear Charlie, this is Sunday, a day now holy to me, for it was on this day 4 weeks ago that Susie's dear voice fell silent forever in this world.
Rebecca Floyd is the Director of Interpretation here at the Mark Twain House in Hartford. She is inviting all of you to come to a nighttime ghost tour and decide for yourself about spiritualism.
We tell you some spooky stories about both modern experiences that those who work here have all had. Many of our visitors have them too.
Like what? What kind of experiences?
Oh, people hear things. They'll hear a door close and there's nobody there.
So even a good skeptic might find this interesting.
Yes, it is interesting, and it is spooky to be here at night. Mark Twain had a deep interest in the paranormal, and we'll tell you some of that real history about his life. He had his palms read. He had the bumps on his head read. He sought out clairvoyance to communicate with lost loved ones.
All right, ghost tours for this weekend are sold out, but you have one more chance this year to sign up for one on November 15th.
All right, very good.
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Yes, it is a Saturday.
Yeah.
Great day to do it. So you can get tickets at marktwainhouse.org. Click on the events tab. And if you're looking for more We the People.
That's you.
Yeah.
You do the We the People.
I do the We the People. I do This Day in Connecticut History. I'm going out on a shoot today.
To do what?
We the People.
I love it.
Yeah, we're going to give you a little tour of the State Capitol building. You can see that on the 11th. You can see all the other We the People stories on WFSB+. And then again, This Day in Connecticut History. They're some fun facts.
Yeah, they really are. I learn something new every day. It's really interesting.
Me too.